First, we're testing all of the error messages on the registration page, and we have 5 test cases for this. And now we have to log in as the admin to delete the current caterer manager so we can actually register another one. There we just checked the link, and we're checking all of the titles and the text and making sure that a valid registration goes through and goes back to the main page. In this test, we're going to start with the login page. We verify all the text and the titles and all the error messages. And then we're going to make sure that a valid login goes to the Caterer Manager homepage. And we verify all the homepage links and buttons and all the text and titles. Verifying the text and title on the search page and all the links and buttons. Verifying the error messages. And on this one, we're going to make sure that a valid date and time goes to the event list page. And then we're going to log out. Now we're going to test the event summary page for the Caterer Manager. Verifying the text and the titles and the headers and also the data and the sort order. And then we're going to check all of the links and the buttons, including the error message that happens when you hit select without picking anything. And now we are checking every radio button. Now we're going to go to the View Selected Event page and check all the titles and text and verify all of the data. And then we're going to check the links and the buttons. And then we're going to log out. Now we're going to go to the Assign Caterer page. And check the text and the titles, and check all the links and the buttons, and verify the error messages. And then for a valid caterer assignment, we're going to make sure that the value actually changed on the view event page. And then we're going to, already done, but we reset the database so it can be changed again for the next test. For this test, we are checking the caterer staff homepage, verifying the title and the links and buttons. Then we're verifying the text and titles on the event list page, and the data in the sort order, and the links and the buttons. And what happens if you click without picking anything. And now we're going to pick every radio button and log out. And this test is going to look at the view selected event page for caterer staff. Checking the text and the titles, the data, and verifying the links and buttons. And then logging out. And the next test is going to check all of the text and titles for the event search page right here. Also the links and buttons, and then we're going to check the error messages. And we're also going to check to make sure a valid date and time goes to the next page. And then log out. And here's the structure of our code. We have our SRC file with the controllers, the data, the model, and the util. We have the test folder that has functions in the functions package, and all the backend tests in the model package, and all of the Selenium tests in the Selenium package. Then we have the configuration folder with the configuration properties. We have the Excel folder with all the Excel and CSV test cases. And we have a login folder with login properties. We have the screenshots folder with a whole bunch of screenshots in it, and the shared UI map folder with the shared UI map properties in it.